So what makes you continue to read a blog post or an article? Is it an attention-grabbing headline? Maybe interesting stats? Or maybe a clever turn of phrase? All of those things can pique interest, but they won't keep your eyes on the screen. For that, you need a story. The benefits of storytelling. Your job is to create a narrative that draws your readers in and keeps them interested. And when you get it right, they'll share your content with their friends and their colleagues, greatly expanding your reach. When you don't do it so well, they may read your article, or they may even buy something from you, but they probably won't remember your business because you wouldn't have made that lasting connection that stories do. So you want to share your stories. One of the best ways to build relationships and to grow an audience is to share your stories. You want to tell your readers what it was like when you got started. You want to talk about the lessons you learned and how your life and your business is better because of them. Personal anecdotes don't need to be business related to have really great impact. Did you notice a fantastic new marketing strategy while standing in line at the grocery store, reading the trashy magazines? You can share that. Did you learn how to treat customers better by dealing with your phone company? You can tell that story. By making a connection between a memorable event and your business, readers will remember you long after they click away from your website. You can also write case studies. This is another powerful storytelling technique. Tell your readers exactly what your awesome client did to double their income last year, or how another client took your advice and grew their email list by 250% in just 6 months. These beefed up testimonials, because that's what a case study is, they are going to keep your readers interested in learning more about you, and they will make you more memorable too. Now you can also connect unrelated stories. If you really want to make an impression, you can make unusual connections right there in your story. Share about the struggles that Frodo faced as he made his way to destroy the ring and how that relates to your business right now. Or talk about that squirrel in your backyard that bravely defends his territory every single time you take your dog out, and how that reminds you of your early days in business when you held on to the idea that competition was bad. By making these connections between completely unrelated topics, you can quickly craft a blog post or marketing that will get your readers thinking, and they will remember you for a long time to come. So what do you think? Do you need some ideas? I've got some ideas for you. So let's talk about some ideas for storytelling. When it comes to business blogging, there are a lot of different ways that you could approach it. But one thing that successful business blogs have in common is that they tell a story, right? So whether you're sharing the story of your company's founding or highlighting a customer's success or simply sharing some industry news, stories are going to be that powerful way that you can connect your audience. Sometimes it's hard to think of ideas. So here are 9 ideas for incorporating storytelling into your business blogging. First is using customer testimonials. Customer testimonials are a powerful way to tell your brand story and to show the human side of your business. You can share a testimonial from a satisfied customer on your blog and help your readers see how your product or service has helped others. Next, you can share your company's story. Share the story of how your company was founded and what its mission is. Your readers will appreciate knowing your backstory of your business, and they'll be more likely to support your brand. I'm sure you've heard my story about being thrust into entrepreneurship when the business that I worked at went under in 2007. So, I try to do a little bit of this too. Another idea is to highlight your team. Introduce your readers to the people behind your business. You can share stories about your team members and the roles in your company. This will help your readers connect with your brand on a personal level. You can also feature a customer or a client. You can write blog posts featuring one of your customers or your clients. You can share their story and explain why they chose to work with you. This type of post will help create a sense of loyalty among your readers. You can also share a success story. Everyone loves a good success story. Share an anecdote about a time when your business achieved something great. This could be anything from landing a big client to increasing your sales. So you can also share industry news. By keeping your readers up to date on the latest industry news and developments can help position you as an expert in your field and show that you are always staying on top of the latest trends. You can also talk about your company culture. Give readers a behind-the-scenes look at your company culture. This helps humanize your brand and give your potential customers a sense of what it would be like to work with you. You can also give tips and advice. You can offer your readers helpful tips and advice relating to your industry and your area of expertise. This helps establish you as a thought leader and provides valuable information that your readers can use. You can spotlight one of your products. Highlighting a new product or service that you're offering is a great way to generate interest and to get people talking. No matter what approach you take, remember that storytelling is the key to creating a successful business blog. By sharing stories, you'll be able to connect with your readers on a deeper level, helping you build relationships that will last long into the future. But now we got to talk about one thing, and that is the awkwardness. So you want to avoid being awkward when telling your stories. Don't just toss in a story because you think you need to hook the reader. You'll know when you're doing this if you can't easily transition it from the purpose of your article. If you find yourself saying, oh, so that's enough of that personal stuff, now let's get back to business, then you're probably trying too hard and you need to work on it. But that's okay, because it can be a little bit difficult at first. So just because you do this doesn't mean stop telling stories. It just means that you probably need to work on the flow of it a little bit. Your stories really should naturally flow into your business if you want to make a big and lasting impression. And trust me when I tell you, when you get this right, you will suddenly find your posts being shared and your profits soaring. Because if you look online, if you look on social media and you see the posts that are being shared, it is the ones that have stories. So go give storytelling a try today and see how it feels. It may take a few to get the hang of it, but in no time, you will be a storytelling master.